everyone, it's Lydia aka Fairly Rigid. In today's video we will be discussing Aries season as well as pulling cards to do a April monthly reading. Okay, let's discuss the sign of Aries. So I've been discussing Aries energy recently, but we're talking about Aries season, so we're going to be talking about Aries sun, the Aries sun. Okay, so when we have that Aries sun energy, sun is all about ego, it's about expression, it's about creativity, it's our light, it's our main light source. Okay, and when it's in the sign of Aries, okay, and the sun affects everything in the entire world, right? When it's in the sign of Aries, we're being called to take action on all areas of that sun energy. Okay, we are called to renew, because Aries is the first sign of the zodiac, so it's a restart, it's a refresh. We're being called to renew our personality, our ego, how we perceive our personality, how we perceive our ego, how we express our personality, how we express our ego, our forms of creativity, how we express our creativity, okay? The outlets for our creativity. These are all being under review, especially with the retrograde planets, Mercury and Venus, between the signs of Pisces and Aries. Pisces is all about creativity, and then Aries taking action, expressing that without really second thought, right? You'll notice, if you're in tune with that energy, which is going to affect everyone, right? But you'll notice that you're being called to start new projects. You're being called to pivot. I've been called to pivot recently. I think this could be the last time I use my tarot cards, actually. But yeah, you're being called to explore other outlets of creativity and self-expression, and you're reevaluating who you are and who you want to be and how you want to take action and what you want to take action towards. In tarot, the card that is Aries is the Emperor. So again, it's you. It's a court card, so it's like a person. And the Emperor is that masculine energy that takes control, that builds foundations, that takes action, goes forth. Okay, it's not the Empress where we're sitting back and being pretty. Like, no, we gotta take that action. We can still look good doing it, right? But like, you gotta take that action. You have to act upon that idea that you have. It's not about sitting still. And the only time the Emperor sits back is when everything is done, you know? And he has that stable foundation, and he knows what he's doing, and he knows how to run it and delegate. So then we delegate because we're the leader, right? We're the leader now of our creation. So yes, let's get into the cards now that we have that breakdown. Oh, I see the Empress. That's crazy. Okay, let's see how it's going to affect each area of your life. I'm just going to go with one deck. We're going to go with personal development first. Then we're going to go with relationships, all forms of relationships. Oh, that's actually really good. Oh, I love that. Okay, I didn't see those, so we just organize them. Then we're going to go finances and career. Jobs, career, whatever. There's a whole lot of reversals, people. Okay. Back of the deck, we have Five of Wands. In front of the deck, we have the Six of Swords. So again, pivoting, moving away from certain structures, ways of being, environments. And then we have Five of Wands, which is very competitive energy. What do I get with that Five of Wands? Aries can be a very combative sign if you don't know how to be diplomatic and you don't know how to navigate this energy without being impulsive and, you know, letting it get the best of you and your emotions. Because Aries, especially when it's in like the moon, Aries moon's, it's like a child. It's like Aries moon energy is like the emotional intelligence of a toddler, you know. And so you have to be very mindful of how you are expressing yourself, how you are expressing your emotions, how you're interpreting your feelings and your emotions. because, you know, we experience that before other people experience that energy within us. Right. Okay, self-improvement. We have strength. We have the Four of Swords reversed. Judgment reversed. I love that. The Tower. That makes sense. Excuse me. Four of Cups reversed. And Ace of Wands reversed. Excuse me. Okay, here we go. Okay, so with this energy, it's like we're done. No more rest. No more stagnation. Tower moments. Tower moments. And we have the strength to weather the storm. Okay. We're done with missed opportunities. Okay. And we're not judging ourselves anymore to whereas it holds us back. Because Aries does not care. Aries does not care. Okay. That's the impulsivity. Okay. The impulsivity. Aries does not care. It does what it wants when it wants to. Okay. It does not think twice. It gets that impulse. It gets that spark and it goes. Now you've contemplated whatever is happening, whatever is about to happen. This Tower moment, you've been made aware of it. Not fully, because it's still a Tower moment. It's outside of your control. But just know that whatever happens in your life that is unexpected, you have the strength to handle it and deal with it gracefully. Okay, I'm hearing gracefully in the best way you possibly can. It's not about resting anymore. No more stagnation. No more judging yourself out of that creative spark. No more holding yourself back to whereas you're missing opportunities. You're letting yourself flourish. You're letting yourself be a little more impulsive. And you're letting yourself express yourself authentically because you have the strength to handle whatever comes next. Okay? Okay, relationships. Oh, Lord Jesus. This is good. This is good. It's fine. It's fine. Just calm down. Okay, look, maybe I should end with this or should I start with it? I'm going to start with it. Okay. Three of Cups. Great. That's love. That's friendship. That's having a good time. True love reversed. Knight of Coins reversed. Knight of Swords reversed. The Knight of Swords reversed. Nine of Swords reversed. Knight of Swords reversed. The Hierophant reversed. And then the Seven of Swords reversed. Okay. Okay. We have that Venus in retrograde energy. What I get with this... Ooh, that is what I get with this. Okay. Okay, interesting. Okay, interesting. Very interesting. Okay, with the Nine of Swords reversed, Nine of Swords is straight anxiety. Okay, it's just anxiety. Seven of Swords reversed is illusions. Delulu land. Yeah, living in your head and all of that. But they're reversed, which means no. Which means none of that. None of that. No anxiety, no illusions, no lying to yourself about anything. Positive, negative, whatever. We're looking through truth and clarity and calmness. We're not being impulsive and rushing in and being, you know, flighty, but we're not taking too long. Okay, the Knight of Coins in a like relationship love reading, it's taking too long. You're taking fucking forever, you know? But with the Knight of Swords, that's rushing in, that's, you know, being all, you know, like flighty and, you know, doing too much too fast, you know. We have the Hierophant reverse, which means it's not, you're not being so stubborn in your ways. With like friendship and relationships, in relation to that, it's like you're not being like, this is how everything needs to go. You're releasing control when it comes to your relationships. And I feel like you're trusting what makes you feel good, who makes you feel good. And again, we're not being impulsive, we're not being flighty, but we're not taking too long and being and having all these excuses as to why I can't do this or why I have to wait. But true love reversed. True love does also entail like a choice to be made. True love reverse, it's like you're not hyper fixating on, I heard, a certain outcome. You're not hyperfixating on a certain outcome. With the Three of Cups being the only upright, you're focusing on going with the flow. You're focusing on developing things organically in your relationship sector. You're letting your emotions take the lead. You're not letting your logic rule you. You're not letting external circumstances rule you, because we have that earth energy, which is external, you know, like concrete 3D stuff. Like, you're not being like, oh, this is why I can't do this and this is why I can't do that. You're not doing any of that. And then with the Seven of Swords, you're not living in your head. You're like, I want to feel, you know, I want to feel. You're getting in tune with that abundant, fun feeling, no matter what is happening in your 3D or in your head. I think that's the best way to read this energy, because true love is also the lovers, it's also Gemini energy. So it's still that cerebral, like, I have to make a choice. You're not, ooh, that's another thing. You're not feeling like you have to change yourself to appeal to anyone or to get what you want. With the Three of Cups, the Three of Cups is all about joy, celebration, and it also entails authenticity. You're like, I want to be myself. I want to have a good time in my connections while being true and staying true to myself, because at the end of the day, the connections that last are the ones rooted in authenticity. 11/11 on the timer, so possibly you'll make a wish. Yeah, and whatever you were thinking, you know, yay, coming true, versus coming true. Okay, yeah, no more anxiety about your connections and stuff. You're not trying to control things, and you're doing what you gotta do. You're doing what feels right to you. Okay, you're being led to where you need to be. Okay, we have all reversals for career and finances. We have the High Priest reverse, Ten of Cups reverse, but they're like really positive cards. Seven of not swords, but wands reversed, King of Wands reversed, Knight of Cups reversed, Queen of Coins reversed, and Page of Coins reversed. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. All right, when it comes to your finances and career and stuff like that, you have to follow your intuition. You have to trust your intuition. I'm looking at these cards as if, like, okay, if you do this, if you turn this around, which is the High Priestess, that's where we're beginning, then all of this is to follow. So if we listen to our intuition, we can get that wish fulfillment. We get emotionally fulfilled. You need to focus on emotional fulfillment. And that is what will lead you to abundance, okay? And you need to invest in new projects and new ideas. Obviously finish what you started, but you also need to work on investments, and it's going to be based off of passion and your intuition and, you know, creativity, how it makes you feel, because we don't have swords, we don't have and our earth energy is feminine, so it's going to be based off of what you feel is right for you. And I think with all these reversals, it's like, don't worry about it. Especially with the Seven of Wands being reversed, like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Everything is being worked out. Like, I don't think there's really anything you have to do. I feel like you have already put yourself in the correct place towards everything will be worked out. Like, you don't have to force anything. Just keep listening to your intuition. Keep following your gut feelings. Keep doing what makes you, keep following your ideas, keep taking action on your ideas, and the rest will follow, you know? And focus on emotional fulfillment rather than financial gain. But you will get, you know, the finances will be taken care of as long as you invest in yourself and invest in your creativity. Okay? Okay, that is all I have for this April reading / Aries season video. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe for more. Yeah, and comment down below what you want to take action on during this Aries season. How are you going to use this Aries energy to your advantage? And what do you hope for the month of April? What do you hope April will bring you? Okay. I love you all, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.